Welcome back. This is the third episode of this series. Please watch till the end. Kick back and enjoy this episode. Our protagonist visits the black market. He walking in a busy street looking round and there are a lot of people shopping for goods. Young then noticed a guy haggles a vendor for the item and tries to lower the price, and it was no other than the fat bastard Li Suxiong saying that the ice jade bracelet that's 2,000 yuan, it's clearly fake. He asks the vendor to sell it to him for 300 yuan, if not he will leave. The vendor then agrees to the piggy so he won't cause a scene. Young then thinks asking that Lu Shun went to the black market to buy fake jade bracelet, and adds that Sang Jing is dumb enough to notice that it's fake. Young the proceeds to walk farther and found the weapons stall. He asks the guy if he has anything that's harder than this knife. The guy replies telling him if he wants it sharper then he can sharpen it himself or to get a baton instead. Our protagonist is not satisfied, he needs something tougher. The guy was getting annoyed and asks him what does he mean, did he come here to cause trouble? The guy was shocked receiving a notification that he received 200,000 yuan. And Young Chan then showed him his phone that he sent him the money and if he is serious this time to service him. The guy then turns to his partner and told him to watch the stall. The guy then changed his behavior and told Young to follow him as this place is not convenient to talk business. Later he arrived at his warehouse. The guy then shows Chin a revolver. He explained that it's handmade and it's in good condition and the price is 2,000 yuan. Chin said no. The guy was speechless. The guy explains that this replica revolver is almost as good as the handgun that cost 5,000 yuan and shoots 9mm rounds, and that he offers that one bullet is 5 yuan. Yun Shan was getting annoyed telling him that he paid him 200,000 yuan, and he is selling him this garbage, this isn't appropriate. The guy was in shock asking him what payment. Young Chin they told him the 10% payment, and he wants to buy 2 million yuan worth of weapons. The guy asked, who is he and why is he buying this much? Chin replies that he doesn't tend to these trivial matters and he shouldn't pry too much and just say if he can or cannot. He told him to just wait and locked the door and was looking out the window. He told him he found the right person. He told Chin that he can handle this and just give him the address at midnight, the day after tomorrow, and he will deliver it there to complete the transaction. He walked Chin out and telling him to watch his step. Chin then was called out by none other than the piggy, saying that he didn't expect to see him in the black market and he wonders he has been spending so much lately and he has been ignoring Jing. Piggy then taunts him saying he has been watching marketing accounts and trying to sell everything to live comfortably. Chin then think this is the perfect time to use the new ability he has acquired. Our boy used the mind's eye skill. As expected, the piggy has malicious intent and the store vendor has good intention. He thinks that this is very useful. Chin then points at the bag he is holding and taunts him, saying he tricked that skank into his bed by buying her fake-ass goods. He adds that it makes a lot of sense that she is his second-hand bitch and that she is only worth this much. Piggy burst into flame yelling what the hell did he just said to him. The vendor asked him if he knows that piggy. Chin then replies that he is his enemy and doesn't like that pig. The vendor told Chin to go on and they will take care of him. Chin adds not roast the pig for dinner as he has plans for him later on. We see the vendor and his buddies going to beat this porky. Pig was scared telling them what are they doing and he is warning them. Piggy then calls him big brother and told him to talk instead. Later we see the piggy laying flat on the ground. He thinks while having bunch of shoe mark all over him that Jian Xiaoyong will pay for what he has done. 2 days later has passed. The truck delivery has arrived. System then reward Chin for completing the task battle ready and rewards him 10 points and his current points is now 20. We see AK and pistol in the box and some ammo. The system rewards him of physical enhancement points +2. Chin then hold the extra physical enhancement potion as a bonus. The one he holds is equivalent and is doubled the one that is sold in the store. He injects it to himself like a heroin addict. Now his average physical strength is of an adult male, but adding the 2 points into his strength is now 40%. He opens the system store and bought another physical enhancement potion. He thinks why not take the advantage and maximize his strength. Chin is thinking by taking the potions now his physical strength is 60%, which he is not stronger than an average human. He wants to test his new strength. He picked up a steel rod and kicked it as hard as he could. It flew straight to the wall, causing the call to crack a bit. Chin then said as expected as his current strength no one can match him. As for the weapons he will store them in his spatial ring for safekeeping. He activates the spatial ring skill and stored all the weapons in the ring. Chin then said that the day after tomorrow is the first day of the apocalypse and he thinks on what's the next task. He remembers the old man that bought his house and the old man's family. Even after him experiencing the life and death of the apocalypse, he cannot just ignore the other people that will suffer. He will send the old man some supplies for the apocalypse, and it's the old man's decision how he will survive within for a month. And he should consider it a repayment for providing Chen for funds to prepare for the apocalypse plan. We see Xiao Jiang pulling up with a black car. He thanked the GPS, otherwise he wouldn't find this place of the old man. Chen is walking and going to the old man's apartment. Chen adds that he isn't really living in a cheap apartment and is on the top floor. He knocks at the old man's door. But he thinks that he better take out the supply for the old man and explain it to him later. He activates the ring skill and took out all the goods. The old man then walked towards the door, telling them to hold on. The old man had a worried expression and said that he promises that he will pay the rent next week. He was surprised to see it was Chen that was in the door. The old man was shocked to see all the boxes and asked Jiang what is he doing here. Jiang carried the box and told the old man he will explain everything later and should help him before the neighbors sees them. Once they are done moving all the boxes inside him house, the old man praised Jiang that he has so much energy and he can move it all without breaking a sweat. Jiang told him that the room is decent enough and the door is solid as well. He told the old man to listen to him carefully, that he needs to use the supplies wisely and should last him about 6 months, and told him that tomorrow the world will be in chaos. Jiang was surprised looking at the picture. The old man asks him if everything is okay. And why did he bring all the supply here? He asked him can't he keep it in his house instead. Looking at the picture, he remembers that she is Shanshan, his teammate in his previous life. The old man asked him how did he know her name, as he never mentioned his granddaughter's name to him. Jiang asked where is she right now. He said that she is back home attending school, and once the house is complete she will move in. He remembers that in the past she was crying about her grandpa, and he remembers that he risked everything to save her and bravely breaking into her school that was overrun by zombies, and he managed to save her but not his own life. He adds that her regret in the past he will make it up to her in this one. Jiang told the old man that he will not move into his house anymore. The old man said they had a deal and he will not back out on it. Are you? Jiang then explains to the old man that tomorrow will be hell and neither his house or the old man's house will be safe anymore, and asks the old man to go with him to pick up his granddaughter, and Jiang will arrange a new place for both of them. Old man don't understand what Jiang said. Jiang then thinks that he's old and don't understand a thing. Jiang asks the old man if he knows what famine is. He adds he can imagine how tragic and terrifying times of famine can be. Old man said yes, but it can be peaceful in times. He asks how will there be a famine? I wouldn't be possible. Jiang then activates the ring skill, showing the old man. After that everything was gone and the place is empty. The old man was shocked and asked what kind of magic is this. Jiang with determination told the old man he has powers and he can foresee the future, and if he wants to survive and his granddaughter he needs to do everything he says. Jiang asks the location of Shanshan's school. With that said they arrived at the school. Jiang asks him if he knows here her dorm is. He replied he knows. Then the scene shifts. We see 5 students ganging up on one girl. One of the girls slaps Shanshan face, calling her a bitch, saying what does she have that Zhang Xiaoqing likes about her. She told her she didn't want to be with him and he insisted to be with her. The other thought kicks her, saying did she ask for her excuses. She pulled her hair, asking is she saying that Zhang is clinging to her and you are rejecting him. Then a voice called out to them. Both of them looked back. It was the old man running towards them. One of the girls notes that isn't that your useless granddad. Shan asks why is he here. The old man was angry, yelling to them what are they doing to her. The 3 goons walked to the old man, told he to back off, and it's a fight between young teens, and adds what an old man like him can do in this situation. The old held the students' hands and told them if their parents didn't teach them any manners. One of the goon is about to swing the bat to the old man. Jiang then hold the hand of the guy with the bat. Asks if he is learning to be a thug in such a young age. While Jiang is holding the idiot with the bat. One of the idiot trios ask where is that guy from. The other one didn't know that Shanshan had an older brother. Jiang then kicks the idiot guy with the bat, sending him flying and scoring a home run. The 2 idiots was getting ready to fight. One of them asks where did he get training from. The other one suggests to gang up on him. Jiang was glaring at the 2 idiots. The guy behind swing the bat at Jiang. Jiang avoids it. Jiang is thinking with the potion he got his physical and speed has increased. He grabs the idiot by the collar and slammed him down to the ground. The guy got knocked out. Then Jiang noticed the guy running towards him with a knife and is about to stab him. Jiang deflects the attack, sends a kick to the back of his knee with full force and taking the knife away from the idiot. The blonde idiot slams to the ground, knocking him out cold. Jiang was standing with the 2 guys knocked out on the floor. Jang was walking towards the two girls and one asks Jang what does he want to do in a shaking voice. Jang, like the giga chad he is. He slaps the bitch face, bringing her back to reality. The bitch was in shock on what the hell just happened. Jang pulls the hair of that bitch, saying does she like pulling hair as well? She told him to let go of her. Jang then placed the knife into her throat. With a terrified voice she asked him what is he going to do. He slashes. And was looking intently at the both of them. Shanshan covered her face in fear and the bitch is on the floor terrified and shocked on what just happened. The girl drops to her knees, yelling about her hair that Jang cut with the knife. The bitch then yelled in anger about Jang cutting her hair and she will not let him get away with what he has done. Jang, while standing next to her, looking down on her and sprinkled the leftover hair down to that bitch, saying that her long hair will be a burden for her. The bitch asked him what the hell did he just say. Jang told her she will understand in a few days that short hair just might save her life. And he called Shanshan to leave right now. Shan then asked him go where. Then in the car she shockingly asked she's not going to school anymore. The old man then explained to her that there will be a massive disaster that will be coming soon, so surviving is top priority. Shan angrily told her granddad to not believe those scam calls. Jang was looking at the both of them arguing with a sign of relief. And he thinks that Shanshan in his new life he will keep her safe. Jang told Shan her granddad isn't being scammed and the information he told her about the disaster came from him. Shan asked Jang who is he really? They both introduce each other and Jang told her to just call him brother Xiaoyang from now on. And she thanked Jang for stepping up for her earlier from those idiots back at school. Jang said that she doesn't have to worry about them as they likely won't have many days to live. She asked if there is a famine that will really happen. Jang told her that he made the famine story up so that her grandfather can understand it easier. She said there is no way that a famine could happen in a peaceful times like this. He told her that what's really coming is actually an apocalypse. Shan was shocked. Jang then said it should be happening right about now. He told her to search for the news and if he is right she will see some signs already happening. She looks at the news that there is a guys with rabies biting other people like a rabid dog. She was shocked upon seeing what's going on in the news. Jang confirms the sign of the apocalypse has already started to take effect. And he explains that tomorrow is the first day of the apocalypse and the toxic smog will cover several provinces. And that smog will affect the living beings gradually. A significant portion of the population will be turned into zombies. And another portion won't be spared either. Once they died from the attack they will turn into a zombie. He asked Shan if she knows what a zombie is. She does but she can't believe it. He told her that when it all starts tomorrow or the day after she won't find it unbelievable. They were stuck in a heavy traffic and the emergency lane is blocked as well. Shan asks if they are stuck in here and those zombies he mentioned catches up to them. He told her not to worry and it would not reach them yet. Jang is worried and thinks that although the zombies isn't yet out of control, what if a small outbreak happens to their location? All of a sudden there is a car speeding up and driving recklessly and suddenly cuts them off. Jang's car started to lose control. Jang was pissed off, saying that idiot did not use signals to turn and just cuts off to the emergency lane. He was determined not to let that guy just drive off. Jang then blocks the way so the other idiot of a driver can't cut trough. Jang was annoyed that the guy is not giving up and still wants to cut in. The guy angry driver yelled at Jang. The old man suggested Jang to just do what he wants because he is wealthy and powerful person. Jang then told the old man not to worry if the guy tries to come out of his car to cause a problem. He doesn't mind sending him early to the afterlife before the apocalypse begins. Finally the traffic was over and they started to move. Shan warned Jang that the idiot from before was trying to cut the off again. The car speeds up close to them. Jang was really pissed off that the guy can't let it go. The old man told Jang to let it go and not to stoop to that idiot's level. Jang can't let this go as the apocalypse is closing in and there is no need to tolerate a scumbag like that guy. So Jang bumped the side of the guy's car, causing it to spin out of control and crashed to the side of the road. The idiot came out of his car and called the traffic officer on the phone to report them. He stands confidently screaming that there are people you can't just mess with. Thanks for watching till the end. And if you enjoyed it and want more, please subscribe and like and comment for part 4.